Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso.
Welcome back to LA Noire, episode 2. We're on to our third case, Warrants Outstanding.
He's got away. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from
But boy, could he start one.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't
So,
discuss
something
religion or
happened
politics.
in the war
In my
here.
case, you can add the war to that.
Because he doesn't like talking about it.
I
But
know
clearly,
that, Mom.
if he goes
But
into
no
a bank
matter.
and just shoots a
I put
bunch
him
of
away
guys in
before
cold
he
blood
jumped
without even flinching.
Get after him,
Oh, hey,
Phelps.
we know
I'll
that
get him off
guy.
in the car.
Do we know
Uh-oh.
that guy? Oh,
Wait, do we know that
I don't know. I mean, yeah, he thinks he can run.
Well, we
What?
can't.
What a joke. I'm just gonna let him... He'll come running back and I'll cut him off. Excuse me, sir.
Wait, what's happening?
He thinks he can get away, but he can't.
Oh, is he hiding behind there, or?
You're supposed to be running at this point, so, Oh, there he goes.
Oh my god! I can't remember what this is called in game development, but a lot of us just call it rubber banding. Oh, that's funny.
Well, I call it breaking cinematics. It's supposed to be a very cinematic moment, and I love interrupting a lot of the moves, so...
That's pretty funny. All right, go get him.
Especially like this. All right, so here we go up the ladder and up the fire escape. So he's up on the roof and and you go up here. Oh, but actually, maybe I better come back down here. I think I forgot my. Oh wait, I got this. So I better go up here.
Cole,
Oh no, wait.
Cole, get up the ladder.
I dropped my flashlight. Okay,
Cole,
I got it.
get
So
up the
let's
ladder.
go ahead and head back up here. It's like, all right.
Well, actually, in this particular case, I can see the suspect.
Actually, wait, it's a little bit too
actually-
high. Maybe I should just go into the.
The suspect is actually looking down the fire escape going, did I lose him? What the hell's going on down there?
Yeah,
oh, he actually did escape.
Oh, well.
Way to go, Cole. Let's add some music to going up and down the fire escape.
All right, let's actually catch this guy.
Sounds good. You're never going to catch him, right? You have to catch him, like, on the roof or something?
This is take 2, as it were.
Ow.
One thing I should say about the fire escape, which is the reason why I did that little vaudeville skit for you there, is because you don't go up by showing off here, holding up, and then pressing right, and then back, and then left. No, you're just holding up, and Phelps will climb the stairs by himself. The stairs are just another... Imagine the stairs as just another ladder, which
Oh, wow.
kind of works, but messes you up the first time.
Drag him down.
Oh!
Oh!
Son of a bitch!
You fucking asked for it.
There's another. I'm going to keep track of how many F-bombs are dropped in this Rockstar game because they love that word.
Not as much as you'd think. I mean, it'd say more than any other crime drama around this time period would do. I mean, it's more Goodfellas, you know what I'm saying? You know, shit.
Right.
Less a Godfather, more Goodfellas, I suppose. Fuck!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Alright, you wanna fight? I don't wanna fight. Get away. It hurts. You're mean. I don't wanna...
He knocked your head off. That's where all your powers come from.
You're just so mean.
Stop.
Alright, fine. I'll fight you.
I'm gonna hurt you.
And quit it.
Oh, wow, they knocked him out.
Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time.
Tragic.
Watch your head.
He's got a hole in his asshole for a life like you. Wait, what?
By tomorrow night. Nice work,
Forget about
folks.
it. It's LA
On
Noire.
track in high school?
Forget about it.
I did a Chinatown reference, you did a Tony Soprano reference.
Forget about it.
Hey, let's head back to Full Metal Noir.
And being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions.
In the Marine Corps.
Is not always the popular one.
I remember this part in Fallout 3.
Get the men you care about killed.
Oh, there's a crossover for you.
and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer.
In the Marine
Phelps, you
Corps.
have the floor.
Ah! Love! Marine!
Especially
Corps!
Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership. Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1.
Man.
Zimmerman, -5. How the hell did you get that?
I'm
Sorry
Captain,
about
but I
that,
joined the
Mr.
Marine Corps
Phelps.
to fight the enemy, not get involved in the schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Of course your schooling is important when you're a it's important when you're a soldier, let alone an officer.
Nah, it's just chicken
Dummy.
shit. Chicken
Sheesh.
shit.
Buyer beware is our
for a
fourth.
scare.
Every cop
This is our fourth case, and this is actually
gives you that
a
leg
full
up.
case we'll be
Gets you
doing.
ready
We'll be doing a lot of
for
investigating this time,
finding
and
the star.
if you're queasy
In case
around,
you
you know,
solve the
crime
series
scene
of the
violence and
gun-
shit like
the
that,
gun
then
hole,
I
get up
don't
and
think
go
you
if
should be
you
watching this
stand
next
up for your
part.
average
Yeah, just
rank and
slap up a
file.
warning right here.
This could be the one goal.
I have one at the beginning of every episode, though.
No, that
I
works.
told you that. Okay.
No, we'll still slap one on there right there. All right.
Please
hey.
don't age restrict me, please. This is for everyone.
Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Gee, what was your first clue?
Help! I've been shot. Call me an ambulance. You're an ambulance.
Make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole.
I need an ambulance! Yeah, and I need a new TV, pal.
Okay. You're first reporting this.
We all need
We'll get a
something.
perimeter
People in hell want
flag
ice
with the
water.
crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
I think there's only one homicide dick we're dealing with here right now. It's the guy who killed this guy. So we're gonna go ahead and not wait for the crime examiner to take pictures of the body or anything. Just get right on top of him and thing line around. Let's see. Yep, this man is dead, all right. Yep. Yeah, not even gonna
Oh
put
my
on
God.
gloves or anything. Just gonna touch this warm corpse, look around and all that stuff. See, this is this is 1947. This is before we had, you know, health regulations. We knew about bloodborne pathogens and shit like that. We just did what the fuck ever. Oh, this guy got any cuts or bruises? Does he have any sort of, you know, disease I should know about? Whatever. Let's see.
From the looks of it, I thought you were using your finger to test his eye focus. It's just like, can you follow my finger? Yep, you're good.
I do believe this man may be dead. Let's check what he had in his coat pocket here. Maybe it's a clue. His name is Sigaletta, apartment 5, South Broadway. Oh, no, wait. This is an invoice.
Look at all that cash.
It's a layaway ticket for a pair of pearl earrings.
Layaway receipt.
$52.50. That is.
That's
That was
expensive.
That was more than the debt than the murder. The guy who got murdered from the first case had. That is expensive. Sheesh.
So this guy is rich, and now he's dead.
He's a jeweler, definitely. We got some spent casings here.
Shell casings.
God, how many times did he get shot?
Quite a few times. He is bullet-ridden, pal. Oh,
Just
hey.
thinking you were shaking up the remaining gunpowder.
Camera pans over here to this trash can. Up, here's the gun.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's the only thing that was textured. Good job, Cole Phelps.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run.
We might, but we'll get there. So now we have 2 leads that we can do. We can hop into the car here and cause more damage
Thinks he saw something,
and head to
Cole.
the gun store. I don't know why we want to head to Nut Bush Shoes. But one thing we actually should be doing is we should head into the store itself, because I thought he was murdered outside a jewelry store. He was murdered outside a shoe store.
Oh.
So we have a witness in here who said she saw everything.
Can I?
She shot everything.
She-
Ma'am.
Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's
Oh.
first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis.
She's the person who has the layaway voucher. So, what we can do is we have these questions, And we're going to ask them about it and see if we can't get any sort of new clues or information.
You think you could tell me exactly what
Everything
happened?
that we want to know about that is boiled down to a multiple choice.
Okay.
I was in a store.
And the
when
game, still in
Mr.
tutorial
Gage,
mode, is going to be
my
showing
boss,
us every bit of
bursts
that.
in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
So we
came
need to
back.
watch them closely.
I was angry.
We need to judge whether they're telling the truth or
I
not.
walked
Watch
in
their
front.
body language, but really facial movements.
I heard shots.
And because
I
they're
turned
actors, they're
saw
already
Mr.
lying,
Gage
so of
fall.
course they have to exaggerate their lying movements. Quote, zero
I was
punctuation.
thinking that, yeah.
And you look at her, she's, eyes darting around, licking her lips and all that.
There's so many tells
uh,
that humans have when they're lying or telling the truth.
So the first one we have here is lie, or accuse in the new versions.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know
So what
happened.
lie
You can't
is...
say lie anymore?
You're going to tell
I
me.
guess not. I guess they
There's nothing to
changed.
tell.
So,
I've
we
done
shout
nothing
lie
wrong.
at them, because
How can you
we
prove
accuse them of
different?
lying, and then we have to show evidence. And she, of course, has a layaway voucher, so you've been
Pearl
paying
earrings, Miss
for the
Galetta.
pearl earrings for a whole
Paying
year.
For them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop
Jeez.
obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr.
Who?
Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage.
I wonder
They
what that
start
was about.
Yelling at each other.
I don't even think the
Tells
pearl
me that
earrings
all the
are even
things in the
related.
store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan.
'Cause otherwise, why would the jeweler
yells at me to
shoot
get back to
him in
work.
front of the shoe
Then
store?
what happened?
We get back here.
Many questions
and then hear
here.
a loud bang.
There are some
Mr. Gage clutches at his back.
deep-threaded stories in
I
this.
hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
So, next question.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield,
Gonna ask him about which jewelry store
Broadway, between
does
5th
Mr.
and
Kalu
6th.
own?
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very
Was it
angry.
Mr. Kalu
Oh.
or was it
He
Mr.
kept firing the
Kalu?
gun. He kept pulling the trigger.
Huh.
It was better in
He
sub.
threw the gun in a
Little
bin
little
and
mistake there, I'd
turned
say.
And walked away.
So it sounds like Mr. Kalu just went up, shot him a few times, and then tossed the gun into the bin. But was that all she saw? 'Cause she's still doing, darting around, licking her lips. She's very easy to read. So we're going to doubt, because we don't have any hard evidence that can combat that.
God, that actually looks so
Tell me
good.
why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews.
Oh, whoa!
People do. It's not
Oh, no!
nice things.
Sheesh!
Well, it is the
How many
40s.
shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
Well,
difficult to
come
remember.
on, though. Anti-Semitism is never good.
There were so many.
No, it's not.
They were so loud.
It wasn't good in 1947, wasn't good in 1847, wasn't good in 1047, wasn't good in 47. But now we think she's telling the truth. I don't know how, because she's just... whatever. She's telling the truth.
I need you to
I think she's just
concentrate,
distraught.
Miss Galetta. Even
I mean, not
minor
like she was
details
lying or
become
anything, but
important
whatever.
later on.
Truth and doubt are known as
Well,
good
there was
cop
one
and
bang.
bad cop in the
then another.
remastered version.
Oh, okay.
Three
I don't know if there's any
very
gameplay differences
close
because I really
together.
don't know much about the remastered versions or anything.
5.
So, we got all the
Thank you
questions
for your help,
correct,
man.
and that's good for our
Very
score at
brave.
the end, and it helps on the lead.
need you to make
If
a
you
formal
don't get
statement
questions
about
right, you might have to do more
Does that mean I can
things
still
and
collect my-
tail criminals, and because it has to go on somehow. You have to get to the end result in
Never
some
mind.
way.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Yes,
So,
officer, I'll make a
oh, that's interesting. I like that idea. The more you get wrong, the more work you have to do to reach the end.
So what I meant to do was show off these intuition points. Intuition
Oh.
point, we have an actual EXP bar that goes up the more we do things.
Oh, cool.
And one of those things that we can get is, stuff like different suits, upgrades in our power and gunplay and all that. And also intuition points, which we can use to remove, help out with interviews, show all the clues in a crime scene and stuff like that. And, well, we'll be using some of them just because we get a lot of intuition points. So now, we know where the jewelry store is. We have got to talk to this Mr. Kalu fellow. And, to the jewelry store. And we could go to the gun store and run that gun, but,
so cool.
well, we already got a suspect. We need to talk to him before he skips town. Excuse me, I need to get there. The time is of the essence. Out of the way, please.
You know, within a couple episodes, all of a sudden I want to play this game. This is so cool.
Oh, yeah. It's a great timepiece, and it's a nice, if not historical, but it's good historical fiction, you know?
You say it should
But-
cause thousands of dollars worth of damage.
Well, where else are you going to get a chance to do this?
That is true, yeah.
Godfather
It seems
game,
a very-
probably. Well, you know.
Like, this seems more story-driven than other Rockstar games, because in other Rockstar games you can just fuck about all you want, but this one is strictly, you know, case by case.
This is a weird hybrid between a regular Rockstar sandbox and a detective game. You know, one like Law & Order or CSI or something, or an NCIS. Excuse me.
Oh, God!
Do they not see
was
that
his
I am a
new
cop car?
car.
They should get out of the way.
Not when you're coming around the corner at 30 miles an hour.
And besides, the city looks great too, so there's that too. I always love,
Oh, yeah,
I always love cities and games and stuff like that. That's why I like Sleeping Dogs. You know, like Yakuza, Grand Theft Auto, of course.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down.
Hey, you want to know something?
He's lying.
That's fucking him.
Go get him!
Son of a bitch!
All right, that motherfucker's not getting
Go,
away.
Cole.
You're
Chase him down.
not getting away. Stop! I said stop. Goddammit! Stop!
Oh, why? Why'd you do that?
I wanted to do it just once. To show that you can't just cap the suspect in the spine. Without.
Officer Cole Phelps.
Yeah, I'm showing you what you don't do. You know.
Okay.
No. Mr. Kalu is.
Luckily,
out
the
back.
checkpoint
He said
system
he'd
is
lie down.
pretty forgiving for the most
I'll buzz him
part.
for you.
Go, 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 go,
And
go, go.
Son of a bitch!
Arf, arf.
Go.
Come here, Mr. Kalu.
That's what he's doing the whole time.
Get back here!
What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to aim your weapon at him when you're in range, wait for that gauge to fill up, and you fire a warning shot that makes him go, "Oh shit, he means business!" And that would have been the quick strat, but he just got out of range at the very last possible
Oh,
hectosecond.
great. Oh, he's getting away. Go get him. Go get him, Cole.
Come on.
Get him, boy. God, what are we paying the LAPD for?
All right.
Oh, you got him. You got him. Come on.
There we go.
Yes. Okay, that looked a little weird.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder
You're under
of
arrest.
Edward Gage.
Murder of...
Well, I mean, he's an army dude, so I expect he'd be in shape.
Where's my Gatorade, huh? Yeah.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never saw.
That's an anachronism.
The one that
Gatorade
keeps
wasn't
you
invented until the
awake at night.
60s.
The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage.
And it was in Florida
The case
anyway.
that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half.
Turns out.
So the next day,
The case
Cole
that
Phelps
only
just
comes
hops into
about
work.
whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative.
This is our boss,
How
and
would you like a chance at
he
smiting
notices
this
that we're
sword
jumping up the
justice?
scales. It's like, you know,
You're asking
why
me to
just
conduct
call it
the
in and be
interview,
done with it?
I
He
am
goes
young
above
Phelps.
and beyond. I mean,
You've
hell,
only been
he
with
just
us a
fucking
short
solved
time,
this
and you
murder in a
assembled
matter of,
yourself a stellar
it was
arrest record.
hadn't even been really
Not to
15
mention
minutes,
the
has
fine
it?
work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from.
And he's also got his war credits. Apparently, he's a real big
Takes a certain
fucking
animal cunning.
warrior. He got the Silver Heart,
Do you think you might be ready for that?
which I guess is really nice or
Yes,
something.
sir.
I don't know.
I am.
Medals
Good
and all
man.
that, but he is a war hero,
many
so of course he's
things
going to
for
jump up the
conviction,
ranks
young
that
fellas.
quickly.
A motive?
We need somebody who isn't scared. We need somebody who will call people out for their bullshit. We need people who don't mind shooting warning shots in the middle of a crowded area.
Will pay the
but we need to prove that we can do everything, because we need to slam dunk this case, because we need something that's most important in a case like this. A confession.
Nothing but net.
Because we don't have a lot of forensic evidence in this time. We can only do so many things in 1947. I don't think we even have fingerprints or anything like that back then. So we can only do so much. So confession is that much more important, and we're gonna get it out of this guy.
All right.
As my lawyer.
So we'll start with this argument with Gage that he had.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Is that so, huh?
Bullshit.
I don't know. He looks like he's got something to hide.
Barely any eye contact. I'm gonna say he's lying.
But that was wrong.
This guy over the sale of a watch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying down? Straight and orderly lines to the ovens? Not this.
Jeez.
I say enough is enough.
Well, I mean, it is the 40s.
It is the 40s, you know.
Mouth shut and watch you run around
Many Jews fled Europe around that time. So.
Historical accuracy, Rockstar.
I just want to show off what happens when you mess that up.
I need a confession.
Seriously?
So it's not like we can slam dunk the case. We have to slam dunk the case. So, yes, sir. Right away, sir.
That's pretty funny.
Help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
So do it for real. The whole thing over again.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in
So did that ruin your points or a perfect run? Or
It would, but this is the tutorial round, so you don't have a score.
Okay. Gotcha.
You're just some expendable blue uniform. Did the elitist eyes of the LAPD. LAPD's fucked, man, okay?
We can put you at the scene.
Have been for years. So, he's lying, and we're gonna show that he was positively identified because we saw someone who said that he was there.
You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
Oh!
That Jew hater.
Oh, God!
Alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Why does he keep bringing up these religious things? Let's find out.
You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying.
I mean, he's got a point.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't.
I don't think he's a self-hating Jew. I think he's just an everyone-hating Jew. He's just angry.
Mr. Kalu.
I don't know what
Jew or not, he's just a mad guy.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit there and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers.
Oh, all these slang words.
I ever put forward, kike this and kike that.
Ah, God, man.
Business for years.
Edgar Kalu.
I mean, it's not as bad as Mafia 3, but Jesus Christ.
Mafia 3's a lot worse.
Yeah.
Jesus
I
Christ.
hope for your sake.
But, I mean, I'm no prude. It's just, it's weird to hear this stuff.
May God have mercy on you, sir.
I know when Rockstar does it, they never do it to be hateful or to spread hate speech. It's to build a character and to have a... I mean, he's supposed to be, the obvious, murderer, because he's just a mad guy.
It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes,
So
sir.
because we got the confession on our first try, we're getting a promotion.
All right.
A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice.
Ooh.
Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
We're gonna get promoted. We're gonna get promoted.
Hell yeah.
So that's Police Academy completing the police department, and we somehow passed.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, whatever. We got some detective work next time on Let's Play LA Noire.